Hello Darts Nuts, welcome to Darts Review channel. So here we go, these are the Target Ultramarine 2 975, obviously 97.5% tungsten. I bought these from Double Top Darts. I just had to get a set. I know they're really expensive, but they just looked so amazing that I needed to try them just to see and satisfy my curiosity more than anything. I know it's a lot of money to pay for a set of darts, and if you're going to be using them to play with, then like I say, it is really expensive, but obviously you get them in this nice presentation pack with a few extras, but even so, I think you're paying mostly for the machining of the darts, because it's not like a limited edition set, which is what the Elysians were like, and obviously they're about 450 quid now, but when they first came out, they were around about this price, about 275, so it's almost like going back to buying the Elysian darts from the start, but these are actually based on the Elysian 7, or inspired by the grip that was on the rear of them. So let's check them out. So I'm reviewing the O2 model, 21 gram, as I said, 97.5% tungsten, hence the name. They're also in 23 and 25 gram. There's a soft tip model 10, but I don't think it's directly comparative to this one. But anyway, they're 18 and 20 gram, and the retail for £199.95. Woohoo! So as you can see, it comes in this fancy packaging. It's almost like getting one of the original Elysian darts from years ago. They were around 275 when they started, but now these are 200, and the main Elysians are 450. But I don't know if you remember me, I did the Caliburn video not so long ago, and a lot of people complained saying that, oh, I wouldn't buy darts from China. But like I mentioned then, just about all dart tungsten comes from China, and nearly all of them are made there. So there you go. But it just goes to prove that they do actually make really nice darts. So you've got this fancy box, like I said, it's got this metal thing on the top there, and you just open it up, and inside it comes supplied with a Tacoma Ultramarine case. So very handy case, and there's the weight guarantee certificate there. And everything's all over the place on the bottom there, like. Oh, it looks like I've got a I'll say this is the first time I've opened it. A key ring of silica gel. I don't know what's happened there. I'm pretty sure that is meant to be around that there, so whether that's come out in transit, I don't know. But that's your premium keyring Swiss point removal tool. It's made of metal. I don't think it's meant to be loose like that. Could be wrong, like, although looking at that, maybe maybe it is, and you've got to put it together yourself. Yeah, well, fair enough. And you've got two extra sets of Swiss points, and they're the Storm Nano. Don't know how well you can see that. And you've got a little 975 Ultramarine enamel badge. Neat little badge. In the middle, you've got the 975 booklet detailing the story behind the production. And like I say, it was based on the Elysian 7, so there's the picture of that, and it was on the rear of the Elysian 7. So it's nice that we get to try these grips that were on the expensive darts, but obviously you're still paying quite a lot for it at £200, but nevertheless, there you go. And underneath there we have the darts, and they come fitted with the K-Flex all-in-ones, which is blue colour, and as I did in the review, they only had white, black and clear, but I mentioned that they have the blue on the Ultramarine, and the darts are fitted again with the Nano Storm Swiss points, and instantly, as soon as I picked that up, this is the first time I've had it out of the box, that grip does feel rather nice. But it's a really good looking barrel. Just checking the box here, all this foam is well solid fitted in there, but there's nothing else in there. That's quite a lot of foam there just for the darts really. But we'll have a close look at them now. But you're not going to throw the packaging, as many people will say, so you are paying a lot for a very fancy set, and if you're going to be using them, then yeah, you probably don't need all that, but nevertheless, there we go. So as you can see, the darts are fitted with the Swiss Storm Nano points, and probably get a fair bit of grip from them. But look at the machining on that, it's pretty amazing really. It's a tapered style barrel, wider at the front and like tapering towards the rear. But on the thing it said this is a kind of the feature look of the dart, this kind of like silvery slash around the middle, and also a little bit on the front and the rear. And someone on the forum, and even myself, thought, well, if it's on one side and you've got that grip on the other, it might feel weird, but the grip on these two sections is actually a full part of the grip, so it's only really there and there where it's a little bit different and less uniform. So I think for front and rear grippers you're probably going to be fine. And this grip is, I think they call it the fragmented wave grip, but it does feel really nice grip. If you like a grippy dart, it's not intensely grippy, but it is pretty grippy all the same. It might be too grippy for some, but how it's gonna work when you make a lot of contact and what it's going to feel like throwing remains to be seen. But even on these sections, the silvery part has got a nano grip on, so you get a little bit of edginess there. But I think for people who are gripping around the middle, unless you just like the look of the dart, you're missing out on that very nice grip. But we'll have a super close look at that just now. And as mentioned, they come fitted with the K-Flex blue flights, but I'm not sure if this coating is meant to be a deep blue, because it kind of looks like a blacky grey to me. But I think the silvery parts have also got a silvery coating on as well, because it did say it was dual coated. So there you go, we'll have a super close look now. So there's the Swiss Storm Nano points. Neat looking point, and you've got a tapered nose to the barrel, and the silvery section has got a kind of nano grip, but then as you kind of like spin round, you've got a thin ring and groove grip. And I suppose if you are holding the dart there, then it may feel a little bit strange having one type of grip one side and another the other, but it's only a small section, so whether it'll be any problem to some people, I don't know. But there's that fragmented wave grip, and that's quite a lot of machining there. And I don't know if it's meant to be a deep blue coating that, or like I say, it kind of looks like a blacky grey colour, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's a PVD coating. And the rings are kind of like I don't know, it's like a beveled ring, but it's got like staggered notches cut through it, so it's probably the best I can describe it. But other than the Elysian 7 darts, I don't think I've seen it on any other darts, so quite a unique kind of a grip. And then around the midsection you've got that wide silvery slash with the 975 logo, and again the thin ring and groove, and then on the rear it continues with the fragmented wave grip, and at the very end another kind of silvery slash section. But some quite impressive machining on the dart. So that's the super close look at the 975 Ultra Marine darts. Fitted with the Swiss Storm Nano points, 30mm. You've got a tapered nose there, which has got the mix of the two grip styles, 7mm, and then you've got the fragmented wave grip, that's 12mm, and then around the middle you've got the wide silvery slash and the two different grip types again, 14mm, another section of the fragmented wave grip, 10mm, and then a third section of the silvery mix of grips on the end of the barrel, 7mm, length 50mm, wide is 6.9mm, and they're drilled out quite a long way at 17.5mm. $21.14 grams. 21.14 grams again. Oops, nearly knocked it over. Keep still. 21.14 grams, so perfectly matched, but for that price I'd expect it to be. Full setup, 22.42 grams. Here's the balance with nothing attached and with the supplied setup. And this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. Well, obviously there's only the two main sections that are super grippy, and I've put 9. It may be a little bit less for some and it may be a little bit more for others. It's just one of them grips. Oh, 2 treble 20s. I think the second one, I might have just pressed a little bit too hard with my grip and it kind of like stuck a little bit. It is quite a grippy dart though. It's a very interesting feeling grip. I can't really describe how it feels because I don't think I've felt a grip quite the same as that before. Yeah, I just can't think of anything that might be similar to it. Oh, another 2 treble 20s. It's the same one again, 1 in the 5. Oof. Oh, you have to be careful when you pull it out. Look at that, it's left dents in me thumb. But I am holding it a little bit further up from the nose. Normally I think I'd be holding it there, which would be mostly on that silvery part, which I said before, it's not quite a fully uniform grip there. And it was that unique style of grip why I bought them really. I just wanted to feel what that felt like, and that's it. I actually quite like the feel of it. I don't think I could get a set of darts made with that though, because Target have probably patented the grip. But having said that, it's quite nice on these darts. And you get a nice clean release. They do fly nice through the air. I'll have one more try from there, and then I'll, just for the sake of trying it, I'll try from the mid and the rear. Oh, treble 5. Yeah, I think I might enjoy playing with these. I say, I just can't think of anything that you could try which would be similar to that grip. It's just one of them ones you're probably going to have to go to a shop if you can, or borrow it from someone to try. Obviously it's an expensive barrel, so I can't see many people doing what I do, just get them for the sake of trying them, but that's just me. So I'll try the midsection now. Immediately when I'm holding that, what I'm mostly feeling is that kind of like thin nano style grip, and it just doesn't feel as nice as the grip that I've just been on. Yeah, so I don't think I could recommend it for mid grippers. I mean, there's nothing unique really, except I mean, the look of the dart, and if you're gripping it on the mid section, I mean, just be daft buying a £200 set of darts if you're not taking advantage of anything. But front and rear grippers, you'll be okay. So I'll try it from the rear grip now. That one spun quite a lot actually. But again, if you're a rear gripper and you like a slightly front weighted style and you like a good level of grip, high level of grip, then yeah, but it's still a very expensive dart, so it's going to be a considered purchase no matter what. Yes, double three has come back to help me out, right in the corner. That's one. There's two. There's three. Oh. There's four. Ah. Four so far. There's five. There's six. Oh, wrong double. Well, at least I got six, so I'm not going to get five again. What was I on then? With 13, 14, 15, I'm on 16. Ah. I've lost it now, lost the rhythm. There's seven. Ah, seven it is. Better than I was expecting. £5 points. Typical. 36 points. £5 points. I think that was 65. A ball on a 25, 75 points. One bullseye, 125 after 6. $125, that's 150 after 9. One bullseye, that's 200 after 12. Two 25s, 250. Right, doubles one to bull, got 7, 30 at 20, 36, 180 round the clock was my highest so far, 66. I closely looked at it and I did miscount by 1 point, so 66 it is. And 15 darts at bull, 250, so nearly got everything on the first page there. Just give you a quick scroll. So that's everything. So there you go, that's the Target Ultramarine 975 Model 2. Certainly quite a grippy dart, probably too grippy for some. For me as a front gripper, I think it was a nicely balanced dart. And although I wasn't gripping in quite my natural spot, it wasn't too far away. And I think mostly they were flying quite nice for me. Now and then I felt like they were sticking to my fingers a little bit and kind of went off at a funny angle sometimes. But most of the time I think they were flying quite nice. But obviously it's an expensive barrel, so it's not going to be for everyone. And also because it's quite grippy, I think that might put some people off. It's a shame it's got these like sections here. I know it kind of makes it unique with them like silvery parts, but it kind of spoils it a bit in a way. Obviously for mid grippers, no good for you, and if you're gripping right at the end of the barrel, again. But it'd be nice if Target brought out some other darts with this grip on, and hopefully a little bit cheaper, but with a little bit longer, so it goes right to the front and maybe through the middle and what have you. Because I think a lot of people might like that grip, but they'll be put off by the price. So anyway, there you go. I'll leave you with a gallery so you can have a better look at them. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy darting.